Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. The third and final day of the Rugby World Cup Sevens has had some ups and downs from teams across the continent. Vaylen, Kirtley and Natalie Malgas are there. Let's cross over to them now. Starting with you, Vaylen. Afternoon to you both. A lot of excitement expected on those stands, and I know that it shows with how people have come out dressed, a sense of patriotism.
Thank you so much, Paul. Well, we've got the United States and Kenya on the field, and the United States just scored their first try of this match, coming back as it was Kenya that led. We're going to see whether their conversion is successful. Any fan is generally loud, and they get behind their team, but it doesn't get any louder than when you are with the family and friends. Number 5 on the field is Ben Verdell, and with me is his mom, who's come from Washington State. It's a long way to come to South Africa.
It took us 52 hours to get here, 5 plane changes. But this is an amazing venue. We're having so much fun.
What has your son said about his experience here?
Oh, he loves it. I mean, it's been a little bit disappointing. They've lost 2 games, they've won 1, so we're really hoping right now they're going to win. It's amazing.
Why do you like the game of sevens, and why do you like the game of rugby?
Well, my son has played since he's been 4, and my family, my dad is from England, so he grew up playing rugby, and my uncle and my cousin in England. So rugby is part of our family, and it's amazing, and I just love it. I mean, there's such a community behind rugby. They all love each other, and they just have such good companionship. It's awesome.
Do you think that the game is going to grow even more in the United States?
Yes. So we were very fortunate because we're right next to Canada. And so every weekend we were going up to Canada for our son's, rugby tournaments. But it's taking over. It's starting to really become a thing. So it's awesome.
And in such a busy sporting landscape like the United States, that is quite something. I know you want to join the chorus, get behind the guys. Thank you so much for chatting to us. So at the moment, Natalie, the score is 7-all. Lots still to play for in this 11th place playoff. You are with some fans that didn't have to necessarily travel 52 hours.
So leaving it there with Vaylen, taking you now to Natalie, who is on the other end. Natalie, a lot of excitement on your end too. We've heard from an American fan. Now we're hearing from what Kenyans have to say.
We are on the Kenyan block of this side of the stadium, and they are backing their men wholeheartedly on the field. We are at a 7-all tally on the scoreboard right now, but I'm joined by Abner, who seems to believe the Kenyan men are going to take this one. Why are you backing your team with so much energy, Abner?
I think Kenya has been on the scene ever since, like Sevens, strong team and all that. We are a feared nation when it comes to Sevens field. We have some big, strong boys, as you can see, and big support crowd here, right here with us. All these guys, noisemakers. We call them the noisemakers. We back our team all the way, and I think the guys know what we're here for.
The Kenyan team is a fan favorite. Even when they're not likely to take the World Cup, they still garner a lot of support from the rest of the spectators. What is special about the Kenyan team? Is it that resilience? Is that the fact that they show up at each of these tournaments and give it their best shot every time?
Well, I think, look, in Africa, South Africa, the Blitzbokke and the Springboks and all that have always been the leaders in rugby. And I think Kenya has proven and come up to actually show that they can become a favorite. Another African team that can actually rally supporters and build the club and the sport to bring people together as well. So Kenya is doing a good job in that.
I have to hear one of your war cries one more time. Please rally the crowd up for me on one of those big war cries that we heard just as Kenya scored, but 20 seconds into this game. Let's hear one of those war cries.
Are you ready though?
I'm ready.
I'm ready for the noise.
They're ready too.
Kenya, eh? Yeah. Kenya! Kenya, eh? Yeah. Kenya! Banda. Team, team. Banda, banda. Team, team. Banda. Team, team. Banda, banda. Attention. 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 Team, team. Team, team. Banda, banda. Team, team. Team, team.
Thank you so much, guys. It's all about the energy, it's all about the fierce, and it's about backing your team. Even if your team isn't on the field, like many of the Blitzboks fans have been saying all afternoon, they haven't performed all that well, but there's always good rugby to support, and that's what most of these spectators say they're out to do today.
Very well, let's leave it there for now. Some excitement coming out from the stands there with the rugby out and exciting. Natalie, Malgas and Vaylen Kirtley giving us the latest on the ground. Now.